Right now, Aryna Sabalenka is comfortably the best female tennis player on the planet. Her jaw-dropping consistency over the past few years hasn't just put her at the top of the rankings, it has put her miles ahead of her rivals. But when we talk about the absolute greatest tennis players to ever pick up a racket, a controversial question is starting to echo through the sports world. Has Aryna Sabalenka underachieved in the women's game? Now, before you lose your mind in the comments, let's look at the facts. Winning 4 Grand Slams is a massive historic feat. Incredible world number ones like Dinara Safina and Jelena Jankovic finished their careers without winning a single major. But Sabalenka isn't compared to them. She is judged by the standards of the immortal legends. She is closing in on an incredible 100 overall weeks at world number 1, spending 88 consecutive weeks in her dominant second stint at the top since taking it back from Iga Swiatek in October 2024. Only 9 women in WTA history have ever crossed that 100-week milestone. But when you compare Sabalenka's Grand Slam resume to the other 8 legends on that list, the difference is staggering. Sitting at number 9 is Justine Henin, who won 7 Grand Slams. At number 8, there's Ashley Barty, who retired at just 25. At number 7 sits Iga Swiatek, who already boasts 6 Grand Slams across all surfaces. Further up the list, the numbers turn into pure fiction. Monica Seles at number 6 with 9 Grand Slams. Martina Hingis at number 5 with 5 singles slams. And in the top 4, Chris Evert with 18. Martina Navratilova with 18. Steffi Graf with 22. And Serena Williams with 23. Now, look back at Sabalenka. 4 Grand Slams. And every single one of them has come on exactly the same surface, hard courts. Even if we look strictly at hard courts, her absolute playground, the air of complete invincibility, just isn't there. Sure, she captured her maiden slam at the 2023 Australian Open, but later that year she let the US Open final slip away to Coco Gauff. In 2024, she achieved the spectacular by sweeping both hard court slams, but then failed to capture the WTA finals. The pattern of heartbreak continued into 2025, where she lost her Australian Open crown to Madison Keys. She rebounded beautifully to defend her US Open title, but dropped the WTA finals to Elena Rybakina. And in 2026, history repeated itself when she fell in a grueling Australian Open final yet again to her kryptonite, Elena Rybakina. It's an agonizing paradox. Domestically on the tour, she looks unstoppable. Just this spring, she pulled off the historic Sunshine Double, winning Indian Wells and the Miami Open back-to-back against Gauff, becoming only the 5th woman in history to do so. But when the lights shine brightest at the majors, something shifts. If her hard court record has cracks, her performance on clay and grass is a total tragedy. At Roland Garros in 2025, she fought her way to the final, only to be denied by Coco Gauff. A month later at Wimbledon, she crashed out in the semi-finals to Amanda Anisimova. But nothing compares to the absolute nightmare we witnessed at the French Open. Facing 22-year-old Diana Shnaider in the quarterfinals, the world number 1 completely capitulated. After commanding a position of a set and a double breakup, Sabalenka collapsed, losing 10 consecutive games and getting bejeweled 6-0 in the final set. A complete psychological collapse on world television. The reality of women's tennis right now is wild. We have seen 6 different Grand Slam winners in the last 6 majors. Despite holding an iron grip on the world number 1 ranking, Sabalenka is simply not dominating the events that define a player's immortality. She has the consistency to win Masters 1000 events, but Grand Slams are where good players step up to become eternal legends. At 28 years old, Sabalenka has time to rewrite the script. But as of today, has she underachieved? Let me know what you think in the comments below.